Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about topic linear inequalities. In earlier classes you read about linear equations. Suppose x is equal to 4. This is linear equation. Here equality sign, so this is equation. X plus y is equal to 7. This is also linear equation. Here x power 1, here x power 1, y power 1. So these are called linear equations, and this linear equation is in one variable and this is in two variable. Here x and y two variables. Suppose x is less than 4, x is greater than 4, x plus y less than 7, x plus y greater than equal to 7. These expressions are connected by less than or equal to or less than equal to, less than or equal to or less than or greater than equal to. So these are called linear inequalities. These are called linear inequalities. Suppose two real numbers or two algebraic expressions related by the symbol less than, greater than, less than equal to or greater than equal to form an inequality. Suppose 4 is less than 5, 8 is greater than 3. These are numbers, so these are called numerical inequalities. If x is less than 7, x is greater than equal to 5, y is greater than equal to 7. These are linear inequalities. These are called linear inequalities. For example, if ax plus b less than 0, ax plus b greater than 0, ax plus by less than c, ax plus by greater than c, these are connected with just less than or greater than. No equality sign is here. So these types of inequalities are called strict inequalities. For example, ax plus by less than equal to c, ax plus by greater than equal to c, or ax square plus bx plus c is less than equal to 0. These types of inequalities are called slack inequalities. Because here less than or equal to symbol. Now we will discuss about algebraic solutions of linear inequalities in one variable and their graphical solutions. Suppose you want to go to market for purchasing chocolate or for buying chocolates. Suppose one chocolate is of 10 rupees. One chocolate is of 10 rupees and you have money 55 rupees. Then how many chocolates you can purchase? You can purchase one chocolate, two chocolate, three chocolates, or four chocolates, or five chocolates. You cannot purchase 6 chocolate because 6 chocolates are of 60 rupees and that is more than 55 because you have money rupees 55. For example, we can make algebraic expression by using this. Suppose you want to purchase x chocolates and you have chocolate cost is 10 rupees. One chocolate cost is 10 rupees and you want to purchase x chocolates. So 10 into x is less than 55 because this should be less than 55 because suppose you want to purchase because you have money 55 rupees. तो आप 55 या 55 से कम की चॉकलेट ले सकते हैं, तो इससे ऊपर तो नहीं ले सकते. तो इक्वेशन व्हाट इज लीनियर इनइक्वालिटी हियर? 10x is less than 55. So if x is 1, you want to purchase one chocolate, so you will spend money 10 rupees. Because 10 is less than 55, you can spend 10 rupees here. If you want to purchase two chocolates, so x is 2, then you will spend 20 rupees. If you will purchase chocolate 3, then you will spend 30 rupees. It is less than 55. It is okay. You can do this. If you want to purchase 4 chocolates, so 40 less than 55, you can do this. If you want to purchase 5 chocolates, so 50 is less than 55. Is it okay? But if you want to purchase 6 chocolates, then you will spend money 60 rupees. But you don't have money 60 rupees, you have 55. So for x is equal to 6, this is false. This statement is false. So x can be, what are the solutions of this? If x can be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. You can take 1 chocolate, 2 chocolates or 3 chocolates or 4 chocolates or 5 chocolates. Now suppose in first example 30x is less than 200. 30x is less than 200. You have to find out x, or you want to solve this inequation. It means you want to find out x where x is natural number. First case, x is natural number. So how will you find out x here? There are rules. You can do direct, or there are some rules for balancing this. Suppose 30x is less than 200. इफ़ यू वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट x, तो जितने भी x के आसपास चीज़ें हैं वो आपको ख़त्म करनी है. ओके, सो हेयर 30 इज मल्टीप्लाई, तो यू विल डिवाइड बाई 30. देन यू विल डिवाइड बाई 30 ऑन बोथ साइड. सो 30 कैंसल विथ 30. x विल बी 0 कैंसल विथ 0. It is 20 upon 3. So if x is less than 20 upon 3, and after solving 20 upon 3 we will get 6.66. So x should be less than 6.66. So here x is natural number, and x less than 6.6 means x can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. X can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Because in first case x is natural number, and natural number starting from 1, and it should be less than 6.6. Then its highest value should be 6. Now second part, x is an integer. Integer means positive and negative integers both. So its value is less than 6.6. So highest value we can take 6, and before that we can take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3 and so on. So these are integers less than 6.66. Now come to second example. In this question, solve this. 5x minus 3 is less than 3x plus 1, and find out x value. And if in first part x is integer, and in second part x is real number. So in firstly we will find out x here. 5x minus 3 is less than 3x plus 1. So we can add 3 on both side for cancelling 3. दोनों तरफ क्या ऐड करेंगे? 3. So it is 5x minus 3 plus 3. Here 3x plus 1 plus 3. 3 cancel with 3 here. Here 1 plus 3, 4. Then we will subtract 3x from both sides, because 3x is also here and we want to find out x. So we will subtract 3x from both sides. So it will be 4, and in left hand side we will get 2x. We will get 2x. So divide by 2 on both sides. So it will be x and it will be 2. So x is less than 2. Or you can do this question by this way, direct method. In this, 5x minus 3 is less than 3x plus 1. So firstly take 3x on left hand side and this minus 3 on right hand side. So 1 plus 3, it is 4, and it is 5x minus 3x, 2x. So x will be less than 2. X will be less than 2. 4 upon 2, it is 2. Clear? Here also x is less than 2. In first case x is integer, but we want to find out x. It is an integer. So 2 से less integers आएंगे 1, 0, -1, -2, -3 and so on. Clear? Now in second part, x is real number. X is real number. So real number we can define by intervals. So this is open interval because 2 is not including in between them. X is less than 2. That means x 2 से less है, तो कौन सा interval लेंगे? Open. And minus infinity to 2. This is x is real number when x is less than 2. Now come to next. Exercise 6.1. First question is same as these examples. 24x is less than 100. 24x is less than 100. And in this case, we want to find out x. So here, divide by 24 on both sides, because we want to cut 24 here. So divide by 24 on both sides. So in left hand side, 24 cancel with 24. It will be x less than 100 upon 24. So it cut by 4. So we will get 25 by 6, and it is 4.16. 4.16. So x is less than 4.16. So in this case, x is, in first case x is natural number, and second case x is an integer. So if x is natural number and less than 4.16, it can be 4, 3, 2 or 1. So 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So x can be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. And second part, x is an integer. X is an integer means it can be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2 and so on. इंटीजर का मतलब क्या है? 4, 3, 2, 1. Here negative integers also, and it is less than 4.16, so we will take highest value is 4. Now come to question number 9. In this question we have to solve the value of x. We want to find out value of x and write in real form. X is real number here. So firstly we will solve it. X by 2 plus x by 3 is less than 11. So firstly we will take LCM of this. This is 2 3s are 6. So we will get 11x upon 6 less than 11. And we want to cut 11 and 6, so we can multiply by 6 by 11 on both side or divide by 11 on both side. So divide by 11 on both side, so it will be x upon 6 is less than 1 because 11 cancel with 11, it is x by 6 less than 1, then x will be less than 6. So x will be less than 6, that means we have to write in real form. So we will use interval here. So 6 पर ओपन इंटरवल आएगा, ओपन इंटरवल, एंड इट इज माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू 6 से लेस, सो वी विल यूज ओपन इंटरवल हेयर. नाउ कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. दिस इज सेम एज अबव. We want to find out x and x is real number here. So we will solve this. 3 multiply with these, 5 multiply with this. It is 3x minus 6 here, 10 minus 5x, and denominator is 5 here, denominator is 3 here. So for solving it you can multiply by 5 on both side, because if 5 cancel हो जाएगा then we will add 6 on both side for solving this. So firstly multiply by 5 on both side, so it will 5 cancel with 5, it is 3x minus 6, and here 5 multiply with numerator 50 minus 25x upon 3. So after that we will divide separately, 50 upon 3 minus 25x upon 3. Then we will take x here minus 6, then we can add 6 on both side. After that we will add 25 by 3x on both side. So for this we can use this method also. We can do cross multiplication here. 3 multiply with this, so it is 9 into x minus 2, and 5 multiply with this, 25 into 2 minus x, so it is this. And 9 into x minus 2 means 9x minus 18, 25 multiply with both, it is 50 minus 25x. Take x term on one side and constant on other sides, so it will be 9x and it is 25x, it will be plus here, 9x plus 25x, it is 34x, and it is 50 and 18 will plus, so it is 68. So x will be less than equal to 2, less than equal to 2, and we can write this in the form of real number, that is minus infinity to 2, minus infinity to 2, because x is less than equal to 2. x की वैल्यू 2 और 2 से लेस है, तो हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, माइनस इंफिनिटी टू 2. दिस इज क्लोज इंटरवल. Clear, because 2 is including. Or you can do by this way. अगर आपको वैसे सॉल्व नहीं करना तो आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, minus 6 add 6 on both side. After that we will get this, then we will add 25 by x by 25x by 3 on both side. Then after solving we will get x is less than equal to 2. Now come to next. In 17th question, solve these inequations and show graphically. So in this question, 3x minus 2 is less than 2x plus 1. Firstly minus 2 here, so firstly we will add 2 on both sides because we want to find out x in this. So firstly we will cut 2 here, so plus 2 on both sides, it is 3x, 2 cancel with 2, 3x is less than 2x plus 3. Then we will subtract 2x from both sides, 2x cancel here, it is x less than 3. Or you can do by simple way, 3x plus 2 is less than 2x plus 1. Take x term on one side, 3x minus 2x, and here 1 minus 2. Is it clear? So 3x minus 2x, it is x and it is minus 1. It is minus 2 here. So it will add, so it is 3. So x is less than 3 here. X is less than 3. So you can show graphically. Here x is less than 3. That means x is not equal to 3. In earlier classes, if x is equal to 3, तो आप x is equal to 3 कैसे show करते थे? 1, 2, 3. सो 3 पर आप डार्क सर्कल बनाते थे. 3 पर क्या शो करते थे? डार्क सर्कल. So it shows x is equal to 3. But here x is less than 3. That means 3 is not value of x. So we will take hollow circle on 3. It shows that x value is not equal to 3. But it is less than 3. So we will show by dark line. We will show by dark line because its value is less than 3 up to minus infinity. Is it clear? Now come to 20th question. X upon 2 is greater than equal to 5x minus 2 upon 3 minus 7x minus 3 upon 5. So we can solve this by taking LCM. Firstly take LCM. We will get 4x minus 1 upon 15. 4x minus 1 upon 15. And here x upon 2. And we can do cross multiplication here. 15 multiply with x, 15x. And here 2 multiply with both. We will get 8x minus 2. Then take x term on one side. X term on one side. So it is 15x minus 8x is greater than equal to minus 2. So 7x is greater than equal to minus 2. So x is greater than equal to minus 2 by 7. That means minus 0.28. Minus 0.28. So its value is greater than minus 0.28. So it is nearest to 0. And it is dark. We will show by dark circle because x value is minus 0.28 also. So we will show by dark circle and it is greater than minus 0.28. So we will show this by dark line. Is it clear? Now come to next one. You can find the average. You can find average in questions. Suppose you got 70 marks in first unit test. In second unit test 75. In third test how many marks you will get? Average, then average should be 60. Suppose average should be 60. Then you will take average formula. Suppose 70 marks in first unit test, 75 in first unit test 70, second unit test 75. Suppose x you will get in third. Then what is the average? Sum of observation upon number of observation. And what should be x? Then marks average is 60. Average marks should be 60. Then you will take equality sign. Now add these 145 plus x upon 3 multiply with this, it is 180. So x will be 180 minus 145. Then you have to get 35 marks for making average 60. But here question is different. Here question is you have to find out in third marks obtained in third marks, you have to find out how many marks you have to go in third test. Then minimum marks, minimum average should be 60, at least 60. Minimum average should be 60. Suppose look at this question, 21st question. In question number 21, Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks for first two unit test. Find the minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. At least 60 marks. So at least means 60 or more than 60. 60 भी हो सकते हैं और 60 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकते हैं. Then how will you find out average? 70. Suppose in third test he will get marks x. Clear? Marks obtained in third test x. Then what is the average? 70 plus 75 plus x upon 3 and its value should be greater than equal to 60. Minimum 60 means 60 और 60 से ज़्यादा हो सकती है इसकी वैल्यू. Then after solving we will get x is greater than equal to 35. That means marks should be, minimum marks should be get in third test 35. कम से कम 35 marks होने चाहिए minimum 60 marks होने के लिए. Now come to next 23rd question. In 23rd question, there are two integers. 23rd question, find the whole pair of consecutive odd positive integers, both of which are smaller than 10. Find all pairs of consecutive odd positive integers, both of which are smaller than 10. Suppose 1, 3, two consecutive positive integers, odd positive integers are 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7. So here but their sum is more than 11. their sum is more than 11. So 1 plus 3 sum is not more than 11. 3 plus 5 their sum is not more than 11. 5 and 7 sum is not more than it is more than 11. 5 plus 7 is greater 12, it is more than 11. So how will you do this question? By using algebraic expression. Suppose two consecutive positive integers are x and x plus 2. If one integer is x, then other is x plus 2. Suppose here one is x, other is x plus 2, and both are less than 10, means x is less than 10 and x plus 2 is also less than 10. Both are less than 10, and x plus x, we know here their sum is greater than 11. So x plus 2 is greater than 11. Their sum should be greater than more than 11. So 2x plus 2 is greater than 11, then 2x is greater than 9. 2 will go there and it will be minus, so 11 minus 2, 9. So x is here greater than 9 by 2. So it should be greater than 4.5. It should be greater than 4.5. So if x is greater than 4.5, then x is greater than 4.5 but less than 10. According to question, it is greater than 4.5 but should be less than 10. So that means we can take here odd natural numbers. Odd in natural numbers, so we cannot take 4.5, 4.6, 4.7. Here we cannot take 4.5 also because it is more than 4.5. So we cannot take 4.6, 4.7. We will take first natural number, after that is 5. So if first is 5, then one is 5, then other is 5 plus 2, 7. If one is 7, other is 7 plus 2, 9. So these are the odd positive integer whose sum is more than 11. Is it okay? These are odd positive integer. This is the pair of odd positive integer. This is also pair of odd positive integer. Their sum is more than 11 and both are less than 10. Now come to 25th question. One more question I am going to take. 25th question. The longest side of triangle is 3 times the shortest side. Suppose shortest side is x. Then longest side will be 3x. And third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longer side. So longer side here 3x. Then shortest side, third side will be 3x minus 2. If the perimeter of triangle is at least 61 centimeter, find the minimum length of shortest side. So we have to find out minimum value of x. Suppose length of shortest side is x centimeter. Longest side will be 3x. According to question, it is 3 times of shortest side. So it is 3x. And third side is 2 less than the longest side. So 2 centimeter less than the longest side. So longest side is 3x. Then third side will be 3x minus 2. And its perimeter is at least 61 centimeter. How will you find out perimeter of triangle? Sum of 3 sides. So a sum of 3 sides will be x plus 3x minus 2. And it is greater than equal to 61. It is greater than equal to 61. So 7x minus 2 is greater than equal to 61. So 7x is equal to greater than equal to 63. So x is greater than equal to 9. So minimum value of shortest side is greater than equal to, minimum value is 9. So minimum length of shortest side is 9 centimeter. Minimum length of shortest side is 9 centimeter.